Your specialty chalk painting and wax brushes are an investment, so you want to take care of them. Before I show you how to clean and condition them, I want to share a couple of other tips with you that will also help your brushes last nice and long. The first is keep a jar of water handy for when you're painting. You only want about this much water in because you want to put your brush in there in between painting, like if you have to go pick up the kids or change colors or go to the bathroom or grab a snack, what have you. But you only want your brush bristles deep in the water. You don't want the water to rise above the ferrule because that will compromise the integrity of the glue. The second tip I have for you is paint from a paint tray. So instead of dipping your brush directly into your jar of paint, like this, because that will make your paint get all up in this area and that's unusable paint. We recommend just pouring a little bit of paint on a tray and painting from there. That helps keep your paint on the end of your bristles. BB Frösch brush conditioning soap cleans and conditions your brush in one easy step. The reason that's important is think about your hair. What happens if you wash your hair, shampoo it, and you don't condition it? It's not awesome. Well, the deal is you're talking about natural chisel tip bristles here, just like your hair, we want to condition them as well. Incidentally, BB Frösch brush conditioning soap also works great on your hair. So when you're painting and you get paint in your hair, this brush soap will get it right out. Detergents and shampoo can tend to just strip the living daylights out of your brush, so you want to make sure that you condition them. Now I want to share with you how to clean your brushes. Once you've got soap in your brush, go ahead and swirl it around in the palm of your hand like so. That'll actually help get the paint off your hands as well. Then you'll gently pull out the soap and paint out of your brush. And you'll notice I still have a little bit of paint in my brush because my water's not running clear yet. So repeat these steps until your water runs clear. So just add a little bit more soap, lather it around in your hand, and you'll see that the lather is getting lighter and lighter. Once your lather is white and your water runs clear, you'll know that your brush is nice and clean. You want to make sure that you have your lint-free hot cloth handy so that when you've washed your brush, you can dry off the ends like this. When it's a new brush, I especially recommend taking your lint-free cloth, putting it on the edge of your sink, and gently tapping your bristles and pulling out any loose bristles that you may have. Once you've done all of that, take an ordinary paper towel, wrap it around at the end of your brush like this, and that will help train your bristles to stay nice and straight. The nice thing about this brush conditioning soap, actually there's lots of nice things. The first one is I love the smell. I also love that it comes in this handy jar so that it doesn't get your sink all nasty and messy. And when the soap's gone out of your jar, you can just take one of our refill pucks and unwrap it and drop it in the jar, and you've got another jar of soap. Clean your wax brushes the same way you clean your paint brushes. Last but not least, this soap is amazing for your makeup brushes. These babies are getting cleaned next.